Hello children, today we are going to revise the lesson A Trip to Mars, that is lesson 8 of your English 2. Okay, so explanation we have already seen. Children, I want you to learn all the word meanings that is given. Let's do the who said to whom which is given in this chapter. So first who said to whom sentence you will get on page number 70. Okay, so see, here is the first one. Oh wow, I can see the two moons of Mars. So who said this? Captain Jenna said to herself. Okay, because only robot was there, so she was not talking to robot, she was just saying it to herself. Let me take my digging tool with me. Who said this sentence? Captain Jenna to herself. Okay, next one. Mars is full of large and rocky hills. Who said this? Captain Jenna said to herself. Now, next one is page number 71. Now, I should go in search of the spots from where I can find the right rocks for the test. Now, this also Captain Jenna said to herself. Now, there is no more here on this page. So, let's turn the page. So you come on page number 73 now. Okay, so page number 73, here it is. Well done, Captain Jenna. Soon it will be time for you to get ready for another trip. Now who said this? Scientists, all the scientists, when they welcome Captain Jenna, no, when she returned from the Mars, then all the scientists said to Captain Jenna. So answer you will write scientists to Captain Jenna. Okay, so this is the who said to whom of this chapter, and children read the chapter properly and learn the word meanings. Now let's revise the exercise part. Okay, question answers you've already got, so let's see the exercise part. So first one is, correct these sentences about the text. Captain Jenna was a scientist. No, Captain Jenna was an astronaut. She was not a scientist. She was an astronaut and the captain of a spaceship. Captain Jenna wanted to collect water from Mars and see how different it was from the water of Earth. No, she wanted to collect rocks and soil from the surface of Mars and bring them back with her to Earth for the scientists to study them. Next is, it did not take very long for Captain Jenna's spacecraft to reach Mars. No, it took her a long time to reach Mars as the planet is very far from the Earth. It took her very long time. Captain Jenna wore her regular suit and breathed the air on Mars freely. No, she wore a special space suit, okay, carried an air tank because she did not want to breathe in the dangerous air on Mars. So it was not like she was breathing in the normal air which was present on Mars. She was carrying with herself the air tank in which oxygen was filled, and she was breathing in that air only. Captain Jenna observed that Mars was full of plains and grasslands. No, she observed that Mars was full of large and rocky hills. Captain Jenna knew the places from where she could dig the rocks because Curio had told her about them. No, Captain Jenna knew about the places from where she could collect the rocks and soil because her scientist friends had told her about them. Okay, so these were the correct sentences which is given. Now next is again question answers. You have got the PDF. Then enjoying the text we could skip, children. Let's come to the grammar part. Okay, so grammar part here it is underline the main verbs and circle the helping verbs in these sentences. Not every sentence will have both type of verbs. So children, we know that doing words are called verbs, and we also know that there are main verbs, and the verbs which helps the main verb are called helping verbs, right? So let's see what are the main verbs and helping verbs in this sentence. I am drawing a picture. So here drawing is the main verb and am is telling or helping the main verb, so it is a helping verb. We also call helping verb as auxiliary verb, right? Grandfather climbed a tree yesterday. It is not necessary that in every sentence you will get a helping verb and a main verb. Sometimes there is only a main verb present, okay? So as we see in this sentence, there is no helping verb. This is just one verb, climbed, and it is acting as a main verb. The train is leaving the station. So leaving is the main verb. M we have written in short form, children. But in exam, do not write NV or HV. Write the complete word, helping verb or main verb. So is the helping verb. They are doing their homework. So doing is the main verb. Are is the helping verb. She is sleeping now. Sleeping is the main verb and is the helping verb. Nimi and Neetu are fighting. So fighting is the main verb and are is the helping verb. Okay, helping verbs tell us the tense also, children, which tense the verb comes in. Okay, it is known by helping verb only. Now let's see the next one. Complete the second sentence in each pair with am, is, are. So am, we know that am we use with I in present tense. Is used in present tense with when the subject is singular, and are is also used in present tense when the subject is plural. So let's see. Mala has a test tomorrow. She is studying really hard. She means it is just a singular subject. I cannot go to school today. I am not feeling well. With I we use am. Father is on the telephone. He is talking to his brother. With he, it is a singular subject, so we use is. Why don't you join us? We are going for a walk. We see, we is a plural subject. We means many, so we use the helping verb are here. Gaurav is over there. He, again it is singular, so we use is. He is talking to his friends. What are you doing in the kitchen? With you we always use are. If you remember, I told you that with you we use are. So what are you doing in the kitchen? I am helping my mother. Now next is complete these sentences with the correct phrases from the box. The meaning of the phrases are given in the brackets. Okay. So there are some phrases given, children. Okay, these are phrasal verbs. Like single word is there, we call it verb. But when the words is not a single, it is associated with some other word also, and it is acting as a verb. So we call it as a phrasal verb. Okay. So let's see. Please put on your jacket. See, put on means what? It is given here. Put on means wear. So you can say, please wear your jackets. Or if you say, please put on your jackets, that is also correct. It is quite cold outside. Why don't you go around and see the museum? See, go around means visit a place. Okay. So visit a place you see, or go around you say, it is same thing. My parents agreed to bring our pet along with us on the trip. So bring along means what? See, bring someone along. So bring pet along, here it is. It means take someone with you. Okay. So bring along, that is bring our pet along with us. Pari yelled at her brother to get down from the fence as it was dangerous. So get down. Get down means come down from a place. Next is the student set off for the picnic in the big van. Set off means here start a journey. Okay. So the students start a journey for the picnic on the big van. Look out! Amol warned his sister while climbing down the staircase. The railing is broken. Look out means watch carefully. Okay? So look out means to watch carefully, or we say look out. Amol warned his sister while climbing down the staircase. The railing is broken. Now match the words in A with their meanings B. Okay, explore means children to travel to or around a place and find out more about it. So it matches with C. Collect, to gather something together. Okay, so second matches with E. Notice, F, to see or pay attention to something. Study, to learn something very carefully. Crater, a huge and deep hole, that is known as crater. Universe, everything around us, including the stars and planets. So children, that is the exercise part in this chapter. I want you all to learn all the exercises which is given in this chapter. Thank you.